So before I get started with this video, I apologize for the background noise. It is my dishwasher. I'm in my kitchen today recording. So let's get to the video. So this video today is about how to grow your natural nails, how to recover from acrylic nails and grow your natural nails long. I used to have acrylic nails and I didn't wear them all the time, but I wore them pretty regularly. About 3 or so years ago, I wore acrylic nails regularly. And then one day I just decided that I just got tired of them. I used to have long nails as a teenager and I knew my nails would grow, and you know, I just wanted my own nails back. So I removed the nails and my nails were completely destroyed underneath and were weak and wouldn't grow. And I believe I talked about this in a couple of other videos, you know, a little bit about it. So what I did was, actually I had ridges from the cuticle bed here all the way to the end of the nail, which was, I had no nail. This white part here, that was like non-existent. They would not grow, and if they did, they would break off, split, and that would be it. I cut them, they were always short. One thing I want to stress, okay, if you're going to do this, it's going to take some time. Your nails will not recover overnight. There is nothing on the market that you can put on your nails to make this process any faster. You just have to have some patience. It's just the way it is. So let me get started with some of the things that I use today and things that I used back then to kind of help them recover. Okay, one thing that I did to always help them, or back then to help them recover, was I started doing regular manicures. My nails were very weak, as I said, and excuse me, and doing regular manicures and taking care of my cuticles, that always promotes nail growth. And because my nails were so beaten up and just in horrible condition, I knew that I needed this whole surface to be new again, and in order for that to happen, I needed it to grow out. So for that, I used, and if you've seen my videos before, you've seen this before, the Problem Cuticle Remover. This is by Sally Hansen, and it's with aloe vera. Try to get things with something with a moisturizing agent, whether it's aloe vera, some kind of oil, tea tree oil, vitamin E oil, some kind of vitamin, some kind of fortifier. Try to get a product for your nails that's going to really do something for it. Don't get anything with alcohol, formaldehyde, no bad chemicals. You don't want anything bad on your nails, okay? Especially during this process where you're recovering from acrylic nails. So I started doing this once a week. It says no more than twice a week, I believe, on the back of the bottle. As you can see, I need another bottle, but this has lasted me quite a bit. You only use a little drop of it on each nail, rub it in, and push your cuticles back, wash your hands off. It's a very good, you know, just 5-10 minute manicure, little quick manicure product. So that's what I did for a while, long while. And like I said, it's a long process. You have to be patient. So what I did, before I discovered the nail oils and all of that, I just kept like the I've always used Sally Hansen products. So I kept the Sally Hansen's. I don't have a bottle of it here because I no longer use it. And I apologize for that, and I'm probably gonna get the name incorrect, but it's the Sally Hansen. I'm just gonna describe it, okay? It's in a little bottle similar to this shape, and you can get it in tinted or clear, and it's made by Sally Hansen, and I'm not sure what the name of that is. Okay, so I used that on top of my nails. So after I did my manicures, I painted that on top of my nails because I didn't know about the, which is what I use now, this product, this Sally Hansen Triple Strong Nail Fortifier. This is an excellent, excuse me, this is an excellent product, at least for me it has been, as far as nail growth and making my nails more healthy and stronger and all of that. This is what I use now and have been using for the last couple of years, almost 3 years now. So if you are starting now, I definitely recommend you using that. Another product I recommend you use is, because you're going to have weak nails, is the VitaSurge Strength Gel by Sally Hansen. If you don't want to use Sally Hansen, you don't have to. This is just something, like I said before, I've been using Sally Hansen products for a long time, since my teens. So I've just grown to trust her products, their products, and I find that they work best for me. If you have a particular brand that you like, go ahead and use that, but just go ahead and find something that is a strengthener. You want to have something that will strengthen your nails if you're recovering from acrylic nail damage on your natural nails. You want to strengthen them, and you want to fortify them with nail vitamins and all of that, okay? So this is what I use now. I wish I would have had this back then when I was recovering from the acrylic nail damage, but I didn't. So this is something that you definitely want to use, some kind of nail strengthener along with the nail fortifier. And I've recently discovered this. I did a video, a review on this, the Sally Hansen Miracle Cure. This is also a strengthener, and it also has vitamins. It's a fortifier, and it is great with splitting nails. Now, splitting nails is something that I did not experience until after I started my recovery from the acrylic nail usage. So it was a problem. It is a problem that I've been dealing with now for a few years, which is why I'm so grateful to have found this product, because it works so well for me. But if you're recovering from acrylic nails and you find your nails growing out a little bit and you see a little bit of splitting on the edges, I recommend this product. It works very well. Again, if you don't want to use Sally Hansen, then you find something in your favorite brand that will work for splitting nails, and try that, okay? Now moving on to nail files. I have this one by Soft Touch, and it's disinfectable, which you can wash it, you can scrub it, and it's about time for me to do so, which is great because you can use it over and over and over. If you have a crystal file or a glass file, that's fine. I just broke mine and I never purchased a new one, so this is why I use this one. I found that this one is working pretty well. I wanted to purchase one that prevented splitting nails and worked well with problem nails and all of that. So when you remove your acrylic nails, you're going to have problem nails. They're going to be weak and all of that. But you want to go ahead and make sure that you file them once you do your manicure and all of that. So just be sure to have a good nail file. It doesn't have to be this exact one, but make sure you get a good one. If you need help from the sales representative in Sally's, ask them for help, or ask me. You can personal message me. I will answer your questions, or ask someone that you trust. Okay. And when you go to file your nail, make sure you file in one direction at all time. You don't have to have your nails square like I do. If you like the round, you file round like that, but always in one direction. Never like that, how we always used to saw our nails. That's not the proper way. You know, you weaken your nails like that, and you can also create splitting, which is something that you do not want to do, especially when they're weak and when you're recovering from acrylic nail usage. Okay, you want them as strong as possible, and that will not help get them there. So you want to make sure that you file in one direction. Okay, so moving on to something else that you can use to recover from acrylic nail usage. I'm going to talk about nail oils and other things now. You definitely want to keep them moisturized, your nails moisturized, and your cuticles. Very, very important for nail growth and for your nails to be strong. If you want your nails to look like mine, which is what I use every day, it's a everyday process. It's never ending. It's not easy, but it's worth it. I think it's worth it. So anyway, moving on. I purchased this recently. I haven't used this much. It's quite oily, and I really don't like things that are too much, that are really, really oily and don't really go into the cuticle very well. I don't like for things to just sit on top of my cuticle and stay there, and then I'm just, like rubbing my hands like this, like I have lotion or something on them. And that's what this does. I use it very little, if I do use it. But this is Nail. I took a long time telling you what this was, and I apologize. So this is this is Nail olive oil, and this is a nail and cuticle treatment. If I had just taken my acrylic nails off, I would definitely use this as one of my nail oils. It will not help or hurt anything to add another oil, another level of moisturization to your nail regimen. So this is it's like, again, it's going to be oily. It's olive oil. And if you've used olive oil, regular old olive oil on your hands before, it's a heavy oil as far as I'm concerned for your hands. If you don't want to purchase this, you can use regular olive oil. Just go in your kitchen, get a little bit of olive oil. Just use a very tiny bit, because like I said, it's very oily, and it takes a long time for it to absorb into your skin, into your cuticles. Okay, so now on to my favorites. And if you have been a subscriber of mine for a while, you know these by heart, right? Number one, it's in a different bottle, and this is this sweet almond oil. You guys need a demonstration? This bottle is really, really okay. So no demonstration on that, because it has decided not to open for the camera. It's being shy, but it is this sweet almond oil, and I use this 3 times a day. You put this on your nail bed and around your cuticle. Don't forget the sides, guys. The sides are very important. They get dry too. You don't want hangnails or anything like that. And also make sure you get underneath the nail, okay? If you have a nail. If you do not have any nail at all, just dab it right on the edges of where a nail would be, okay? Believe me, it helps. The moisture gets down in there, and it helps your nail. It helps them grow. So second is the vitamin E oil. I love this, and I have recently added some biotin, so it may look a little cloudy. especially when I shake it up a little. And I recently did a video about biotin, a biotin soak using tomato juice. And actually that soak would be fantastic if you have just removed your acrylic nails, because you know, anything to make your nails stronger, you want the strength to come back into your nails, because that's like the #1 thing, right? They have weakened your nails. That's what I remember anyway. My nails were so incredibly weak, paper thin. They were just in horrible shape. So check out that soak video if you have not already. But I have used a couple of biotin capsules, and I just opened them and poured them into my olive oil, my vitamin E oil here. And when I use this now, I just give it a little shake up, and I'm getting the vitamin E and biotin directly on my nails. This was a tip from someone, and I'm sorry I cannot remember your name because I don't have my computer right in front of me, but someone gave me a tip about just applying the biotin directly on my nails, and I thank you for that, because that's a great idea. So moving on to last but definitely not least is my favorite thing of all, and this is my favorite because it is not oily, and if you put it on your nails, it will just absorb onto your cuticles and into your nails. You don't have to rub it in. If you forget, it just goes right in. This one you can really do 3 times a day. This one is like the easiest one to do 3 times a day. It's kind of easy to do the oils 3 times a day, especially when you're at work or something like that. You're handling papers or you're typing, you know, you don't want your keyboard all oily. But this one I would suggest you take to work with you, and you know, just take it out on your lunch break or whatever, and you know, after you've washed your hands, and just put this on your nails, rub it in real quick, and you're good to go. So I hope I've helped someone. These are the products that I currently use. These are the products that I would use if I, you know, had just removed my acrylic nails. So, you know, they work great for me. Now, as a disclaimer, as I have said before, what works for me may not work for you, and what works for you may not work for me. So, I mean, you have to try things out and just see. I mean, that's all. But I just wanted to do a video about this topic because, you know, my nails have recovered. Like I said, you have to have patience. It takes a long time. It may take you 6 months to a year to recover. It may take you less. It took me a while. It took me a while because my nails were so damaged. But you know, it's not something that's going to take 30 days or anything, okay? So just be patient. Do your manicures, file your nails properly, moisturize them. If you have a dishwasher, use that. Mine is going in the background right now. You know, try not to use your nails as tools, and open your nails, you know, like with open your can with your nails, even if you don't have nails, okay? Even if your nails are short. This one's shorter. I don't use this one as a tool because it's shorter, okay? Because that can damage your nail. It can split your nail even when you don't see it. You can do damage, and you don't want that. You want them as healthy as possible. Hopefully this has helped someone. If anyone has any questions at all, please feel free to contact me, and I will respond as soon as I can. So that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.